Hello everybody, how are you today? Today we're going to work on a commercial speed queen dryer. So what's the problem? The problem is that it's making some noise. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm going to show it to you. Don't go anywhere, stay right there. We're going to replace the fan blower, and this guy, sometimes it breaks here. This nut cracks here, right here, and it doesn't hold 100% the shaft, and it will spin, but it's going to be like a 1/8 offset movement. And that's what is causing the noise. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna unplug our dryer. Step number 2, we're gonna remove the screws. There are 2 screws to remove the bottom pan. Let's do. Grab it from the bottom up and pull away. Now we're gonna remove 1 screw here. And 1 screw here. Now you're gonna lift from here. Lift towards you a little bit. So your door is resting on the floor. You're going to unplug the red one and then the other wire. And then you're going to set the door aside. Now we're going to remove this fan blower cover. And there are 3 screws inside. This is number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And then you're gonna pull away, and that's going to be the blower wheel, and this is the new one, nice and shiny, and that is breaking apart. So if you notice here by the shaft, it's cracked. You don't see it unless you pay attention, and when it spins, it's making some kind of noise. So now we're going to remove the ball head, and there's 4 screws. Another side. And 2 more here. And now you're going to grab it. If you notice, there's a hook here, and there's another there, so you're going to lift and pull away. So this is your ball head. You're going to put it aside. Now we're going to undo the belt, and then you're going to put both of your hands, one here and one here, and then you're going to undo your belt, and then once you do that, we're going to remove the drum. So you're going to put your hands, and with the left hand you're going to pull the pulley to the right, and then when you have release the tension, then you're gonna undo the motor, and then the belt is gonna come out like that, and then you're gonna pull your drum. And now we're gonna remove the cover to the fan wheel. So we're gonna use a 1/4 inch nut driver, and we're gonna remove 6 or 7 of the screws of the screws. And then 2 5/16 for the base. And now you're going to remove the cover. And put it it to the side. We're gonna clean it in a few minutes. And the wheel is attached to the shaft of this motor here. And then the other side of the shaft is where the belt goes. We're gonna grab this side of the shaft with vice grips, and we're gonna leave it like that. And then we're gonna use a 7/8, and then we're gonna unscrew it. It might be hard at the beginning, but then it's loose, so you can do with your hand. So you're gonna unscrew until you get it out. And that's out. Now this one was broken here, so it was not doing its job. It's cracked all the way here, and it was loose in the shaft, so it was making noise. I forgot to let you listen to that. So this is the sensor, you know, from the front, and it is dirty, so you have to clean it, because if it's dirty, it's gonna sense the temperature faster, and your clothes they're not gonna get dry. So make sure this is dry, make sure this is clean. And sometimes you try to get your wheel off and it breaks inside, and then you have to cut it with some other tools, with a plunge cutting tool, with a Multimax, just to get this wheel out so you don't damage everything else. So this was easy to remove, but sometimes it's hard, and you just have to be creative to remove these. Last time I had to remove one, I had to cut all around and then remove this part. Okay, so we have the new wheel, and we're gonna go clockwise to tighten it. And if you see, it's getting... So go all the way until it locks. So that's that. And then if you see that the channel lock, the vice grips are gonna go to the other side, and just kind of snug it a little bit with your hands, and that's it. And now we're gonna remove the vice grips from the shaft. I just installed the cover back, 6-7 screws, quarter inch, and 2 5/16 right there. So now you're gonna place the belt around the drum, and if you see the mark here, that's where you want the belt, and you want the soft side up, and then this creased side goes towards the drum. So you want to put it around your drum, and you're going to make sure the soft side up and the crease side to the drum. And then you're going to grab it from there, from here, and then you're going to bring the drum up inside. And then use your foot and knee to help you, and then just push it inside. Once it's inside, now you have to make sure it's sitting on top of the rollers. So that's it. And now we're gonna do the belt. So you're gonna put your hands through here, the right and the left. So with the right hand, you're gonna pull the pulley, and then you're gonna, with this hand, you're gonna put the belt under the pulley, and then you're gonna push it to the right and hook it into the shaft of the motor right there. And now you're gonna turn the drum to make sure it's in the right position before you put the ball head. With the ball head, you have to make sure that it's under this tab there, and that one, it's under the drum, like that, under the drum. Ball head, it has 1, 2, and then this upper one, so 6 screws. We have to do one more here. And now you're gonna make sure it spins freely without any noise. Now install the cover for the fan wheel, and there's 3 screws inside. Remember, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're gonna put our door. Remember to pull this wire out so you have them right there to install the switch. So you're gonna put the left lower corner on the floor so there's no pressure on the switch, and then we're gonna do the gray wire on the first one, and then on the bigger 1/4 inch you're gonna put it right there. And make sure it's snug, and then you're gonna grab your door from the sides like that, and then you're gonna push up, align it, and then push up until it clicks, and then push up. 2 screws at the bottom, and then we're gonna put our cover back. 2 more screws at the bottom, and the lint screen, and it takes 5/16 longer screw, and that's it. Let's listen for the sound of nothingness. Okay, now let's turn it on and listen for the sound of quietness, nothingness. So close the door, press the switch, and look at that, you barely hear it. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Every time you like the video, more people get to see it. Thank you so much. See you next video.